Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a live YouTube and Facebook update on this Tuesday night. I hope everybody has had a good Tuesday. To me in the week, Monday, it's the afterglow of the weekend. So, nobody wants to go back to work on Monday, but you still have that, hopefully anyway, that time to relish. Wow, I got a lot done over the weekend, or I relaxed over the weekend, or I had a lot of fun over the weekend. Wednesday, of course, it's hump day. We're getting closer to the next weekend. Thursday, Friday, of course, we're happy. Tuesday to me is just that day in the middle. It's just, I don't know. So we made it past Tuesday. Chris, hello to you in Coopersville. Always good to see you. So here's what we have looking ahead to Wednesday on our YouTube and Facebook Live updates. Soak up the sun. We had plenty of it today. We had some yesterday, and I think we're going to have some tomorrow, and then it's going to be going away for a little while. So soak it up. The warming in the meantime continues. We're several degrees warmer right now than we were yesterday at this time, which was a little bit warmer than where we were. It might have been close to it the day before. And that warm up eventually is going to help us with some rain, or it's going to lead to some rain, I should say. It's in advance of a cold front that's going to be bringing up a ton of moisture from the south, along with the warmer air. And so we're going to have to get rain gear ready. That's later in the week. And while we're getting rain gear ready, we're going to need to hold on to the hat because it is going to get a little bit windy here too, right when it starts to rain and get warmer. Jim, good evening to you in Battle Creek. Joyce, hello in Portage. And Craig, bring on the warm weather. Okay, it's not going to last long, but we will definitely be bringing it on, So that's what we have on the update here. I see folks filing into the room, so let me squeeze this back, and then we'll get moving. Mikey, Taco Tuesday. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Lost a bit of snow today. Oh, you're going to lose more. Tomorrow, Chris, and then even more on Thursday. More of that snow is going to be going away. So, if you're looking for some of that to go away, maybe you got behind on your shoveling or something like that. This will give you a bit of a respite, or a bit of a break, I should say. Jeanette, hello to you in Coldwater. Still got ice on the sidewalks. That'll be going away probably in large part when the rain comes in the 40s on Thursday. It's certainly not going to melt all of the snow that we have, but it's going to go a little ways toward it. Anyway, Timmy, hello to you in BC. Hello to you, K&M. Good evening to you. I am doing well. I hope you are too. Shannon, wasn't it nice out there today? Oh, yeah, it was for real. Paige, hey, good to see you. Haven't heard from you for a little while. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope your fam is doing well as well. Shannon, hello. I did have a chance to enjoy that weather. Mary, take some of that warm weather in Coldwater for sure. Lori in Galesburg is in the house. Carla in West Portage. Thanks for being here, Carla. Be glad when that ice is melted on the driveway. That's what I'm saying. Sean, hello. Thanks for checking in. All right, here's what we got. The warming continues tomorrow, but we got to get rain gear ready and hold on to your hat. Let's start with our bus stop forecast. Lots of kids here. What do we got? This is probably the last week of school before they go on break. Starting to get antsy. You know how that goes, right? Off to school with partly sunny skies. Look at this. Remember just a couple of days ago, remember Sunday morning, right? We were at 2, right? Is that right? Yeah. Sunday morning, we were at 2. Monday morning, we were at 8. So 33 is quite an improvement. Quite an improvement. Joanne, hello to you. Snow, go away. Some of it will for sure. Hey, been on a new adventure. Randy, okay, well, it's good to see you back. Thanks for being back here, and I hope the adventure was a good one. Melinda, hello. There you go. Chris, your sidewalk is snow and ice free, and your driveway too. Nice. I'm looking forward to that. Mine is not. Jerry, hope you have a great night as well. Much better today. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't so biting out there, Joanne. You're right. So going off to school at about 33 degrees, not as cold, partly sunny. Coming home, partly sunny, and a high of about 39. So that's what we got. So again, tomorrow, pretty quiet. Pretty nice weekend. That was a Freudian slip. A pretty nice Wednesday is on the way. Let's take a look at temps right now. We're in the low 30s in some spots, mid to upper 30s. Chris, not too far away from you there in Muskegon. You're at 39. Got Holland and Grand Rapids also there contributing. You're in the mid 30s. But notice when you get closer to I-94 and south, it's a little colder. Battle Creek, Three Rivers, Sturgis, all below freezing right now. But even there, temperatures are up about 10 to 15 degrees above where we were yesterday at this time. One exception, look at Big Rapids, 20 degrees warmer than where you were at this time. So obviously that warm up is definitely underway. Certainly that is underway. Sharon just took snow off your greenhouse today. Should be some more coming off of it tomorrow, and then Thursday too. Gloria, hello to you. Lily, hello. Thanks for checking in. And Mikey shared, thank you so much. Melinda, loving the warm weather. Isn't that funny? Folks down south of me is like, what do you mean talking about warm? It's like, well, if you were here over the weekend, you know what we're talking about. Right now, it feels like 19 in Hastings in BC. This last cold spell, it looks like, I would say Hastings, Battle Creek, Charlotte, sometimes Ionia, always vying for the coldest wind chills on the map, and that is the case right now too. So even though we're talking about temperatures warming up, the wind chills are still down. Let's look at those highs there. Remember today's high, I believe we're looking at about 33, 34, a little bit above freezing. You see how that compares to what we had Sunday and Monday, just yesterday and the day before, only in the teens. And boy, we have been consistently colder than average on our high temperatures, actually going all the way back to Thanksgiving. I still think it's a crazy stat to say that since Thanksgiving Day that we have only had 4 above freezing days. And one of those 4 was today. Josh, bring out the sunscreen. That's right. You don't want to get too much of a burn going there when it's 35, 38 degrees, right? 36 in Coopersville. Chris, thanks for that report. Aaron, hello to you in Kalamazoo. All right, now I want you to note what we have here with all of those blue dots. We're going to add some red dots starting tomorrow. A typical high for this time of year is 34, 35. Hold on, I got that on my forecast sheet here, and I know I brought that with me. Here we go. The typical high for today is 36. Yeah, 36. So we'll add a red dot tomorrow. We'll have a red dot on Thursday going back to the blue on Friday. Then we're sort of bouncing around a bit on Saturday, Sunday. But here's what to know. Tomorrow, some sun, warmer. Thursday, though, rain pretty much through the day, maybe a half an inch. And so in a day's period, that's not really going to be heavy. I think it's going to be steady and maybe at times moderate. Cold front coming through, though, that's going to be probably early to mid-afternoon. And then the temperatures really start to fall. Let me take a look at that model data. The latest I have anyway calls for that front. Boy, this is time to talk a little weather nerdery, a little geekery here. There are several ways you can mark a cold front passage. One would be wind direction change. 2 would be dew point change, like suddenly a falling dew point or a rising dew point. 3, of course, would be temperature change. That's an obvious one. 1 might be the change in the barometric pressure. That might be one. So there's several ways to mark a cold front. And a lot of times those methods all are sort of simultaneous. They're all sort of coincident. They all come together. But I'll tell you this, the wind shift behind this front, the wind shift will come, it looks like the wind shift will, sort of starts there Thursday afternoon. And then we'll get another little shot coming in for Friday morning. But I would say mainly Thursday afternoon. That's when I'm going to see those temperatures really fall off between early afternoon and early evening. So that cold front will be passing through about then. So that's what I have here on the map. Out ahead of the front on the graphic. That's when we're going to have the rain. Then coming in behind the front, the temps are going to fall fast. I mean, this is a GFS model here. There are other models I could use. But let's just say to thumbnail or ballpark this, the temps are going to go down over the course of 8 hours, right? 10 hours. 12 hours. I can't count. 12 hours, the temps are going to go down about 12 degrees. That would be from, actually, if you want to go, can we take it 24? Do you mind taking it? How about if we go 18? 18 hours, they'll go down about 18 degrees. That would be from early Thursday afternoon until Friday morning. The temps are really going to tumble. So that's what we're looking at there. Let's see. I missed a lot of comments. I apologize. Vicky, hello to you. Loving the forecast way better. Dawn, hello. Sharon, hello. Been so cold. Marshall in the house. Thanks. Judy and Bronson. Lynn, I would agree. Gorgeous. That 45 degree will be nice even with the rain. Mikey, I think the rain's going to melt some of the snow. I don't think it's going to melt all of it. Timmy, sunny days. Bring on some more. How about one more tomorrow? Carla, that's why the side street's missing that. Hold on. How did I miss that? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. We'll have all the packed snow. Yeah. Glad when it melts. I was thinking about that earlier today. It's like, there's going to be a time when it's all gone. Nicole, yes. Good question. Let's talk. I do think it's going to be icy on Friday morning. And the reason is because we're going to have that rain Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. It's still going to be wet. And then we do have a flash freeze. I mean, our temperatures will be going down about 20 degrees here over the course of really less than 24 hours. And it starts Thursday afternoon. It really accelerates Thursday night. Friday morning, it's in full blown there. So by daybreak Friday morning, I think that we will have some icy spots on the roads. Good question. Thank you for asking that, Nicole. Barb, hey, you are in. Tomorrow's the time to head back. Oh, okay. Oh, I said I was going to get in touch with you. Is it possible to talk to you while you're down there? Can we do an interview while you're down there? Because I really do want to. Tomorrow's the time to head back to Jamaica. Oh, are you already there, or is it tomorrow you're leaving? I should shoot you a note. I apologize for that. Paulette, Friday, I don't know about school closings. Remember, I don't do roads. I don't do school closings. I forecast weather. The effect that it has on the roads and the effect that it has on whether superintendent is going to call schools, that's not me. I would not be surprised. It is a bit of a wild card, Paulette, when we're talking about roads and how they respond in these situations. But I would say it's possible. And I'll tell you another wild card that has nothing to do with the weather or the road conditions. Friday, well, a lot of schools might already be out Friday for the holiday break. If they're not, that's going to be a temptation for the superintendents. Take one more extra day. Josh, Thursday going to rain to make a horrible drive on Friday morning. Could. Yes. Not for certain, but it certainly is possible. Nicole in BC, thanks for checking in. Karen, is it going to get warm again after Sunday? I need to go through this right here and show people what I got coming up. It is going to be warming up. Yeah. And I do think this. I think right now I would say it's looking like we're going to have a warmer Christmas. All of that snow, all of this cold air, only 4 days since Thanksgiving so far that we've had above freezing. Tomorrow will be 5. But only 4 days so far, one of them today, that we have been above freezing Thanksgiving. All that snow. I mean, I know at News Channel 3, I think we're looking at between 25 and 26 inches of snow so far this season. We're not even to Christmas yet. And then we get to Christmas, and it's going to be warming up. Wouldn't you know it? I'll have to go in the witness protection program for that one. Is it going to get warm again after Sunday? Yes, I do think it's going to be warming up overall next week. Ron, hello to you. Okay, Barb, tomorrow you head that way. Tomorrow is the toll road going to be okay? Yeah, you're good. You're good to go. Good to go. That's awesome. I'm jealous. Going to Jamaica. Sandy, I'd rather just keep the snow. Ice is so forgiving. I agree with you. The snow is not bad compared to ice. Jackie, hello to you in Portage. Thanks so much for being here. Quincy is done Thursday. Okay, Coldwater is done with the first semester until Friday. Yeah, I think a lot of schools are already going to be cutting out a little bit early anyway. So hopefully, if there is ice on the roads on Friday, we'll have fewer vehicles out there because there won't be school buses. There won't be parents taking the kids to school. Hopefully, anyway. Chris wants more snow and more cold weather. Let me tell you about what I got going on here hour by hour. People are saying, like, come on, get to what you got going on. This is midnight tomorrow, not tonight, tomorrow. Cloudy skies. We see rain starting to move in by Thursday morning. This is rain, by the way. Notice we're in the upper 30s, so this is all going to be rain. It's all green here. We're going in the low 40s, upper 30s, low 40s by noon. It's going to be a chilly rain, but rain. And like I said, forecast model suggests maybe a half an inch of rain out of this, 33, 39. Yeah. Half an inch or maybe a little bit less, but the consensus here seems to be that it's not going to be heavy. And then coming in behind it, that colder air will be moving in. Remember, I told you that front moves through early to mid-afternoon Thursday. By Thursday night, the colder air is coming in. It starts to change the precip over to rain, snow, and then eventually all snow by Friday morning. Look at this. Brr. Low 20s. Is it going to be breezy on Friday? It most assuredly is going to be breezy Friday morning. Let's look and see. Yeah, we're talking about 20 to 30 mile per hour wind. So we're talking about a wind chill. Friday morning, I think it's going to be a little bit rough. You heard it here. Friday morning is going to be a little bit rough. I think there's going to be some icy spots on the roads. Temperature in the low 20s, wind chills into the single digits. So it'd be great if a lot of the schools were out so the kids wouldn't have to worry about going to school. Andrea, hello to you in Scots. Ready for summer already. What's up with you there, Elias? Judy, hello. I see you there. Thanks for being here. All right, so that's our hour by hour to sort of give you a hint of what's going on. All right, let's put it into the 7-day graphic, our WeatherGuard 7-day. Tomorrow, like I said, decent day. It is the calm before our weather gets a little bit more active. All right, it's windy, by the way. I think winds on Thursday and Friday, but especially Thursday, they are going to be, easily gusting in excess of 30, maybe 40 or so. So we'll have to do a Herbie Kirby alert probably tomorrow night for Thursday. And then Friday, it's going to be colder. Snow showers, by the way, snow looks to be on the lighter side, maybe a couple of inches of accumulation. The bigger problem, I think, is going to be a flash freeze that's going to take hold for us Thursday night into Friday morning. And any kind of rain, of course, that we've had all day Thursday, any moisture out there on the roads could easily freeze up, and that could cause some problems for that Friday morning commute. Saturday, Sunday, not looking too bad. Mix of sun and clouds both days. Warmer Saturday, a little colder on Sunday. And then I think next week we actually do start to warm up. And like I said, I just don't think it's going to be a white Christmas. I think it's going to be a warmer Christmas, not like record warmth or anything like that, but certainly a contrast to the weather that we've had since Thanksgiving, which has been cold and a lot of snow. Joanne, I would not be surprised if Friday morning we have some negative wind chills, negative zero wind chills, or below zero wind chills. Let's see, Nicole, BCPS has a half-day Friday. Okay. Joy, Merry Christmas to the Michiganders, for sure. Antho, hello to you. Ready for a blizzard? I am doing well, and I hope you are too. Gwen, hello to you. Mikey, thanks for that. I appreciate it, and thanks for that. That's good. Chris is also wanting a blizzard. That's 2 votes. Juanita, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for being here in Albion. Yeah. No thunder in Albion. You don't have to worry about that, I don't think, Juanita. And thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much to K&M as well. All right. I'm going to sail on out of here as we look at that 7-day forecast. Really, overall, fairly quiet weather. We got some action Thursday and Friday. Those are our 2 problem days. And then for the weekend, I think things are going to be fairly quiet. All right, I got 9:33 on the clock. So in 27 minutes, I'll be live on ArcWest, Michigan. No, there's no blizzard coming. On ArcWest, Michigan. And that means in an hour and 27, I'll be live on the Mothership News Channel 3. Hope to see you in one of those venues. If not, don't forget, I'm all over social media. WWMT's Keith Thompson. Give me a like or a follow. And then at Weatherman Keith, the @ Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. You catch me there on YouTube, on Twitter, X, on Threads, and on, did I forget? Instagram. I need to write those on my hand, have them tattooed or something like that. TD, it was a good day today. I get you there for sure. And thanks for that, Lori. I appreciate it as always. So that's where I am on social media. You can't catch me to none of the 2. Jeff Porter is going to be here tomorrow morning, 4:30 to 9 a.m. Must-see TV there. And then also he's got you live at noon. I'll be back at 5:36. We'll do another Facebook Live update tomorrow night. Don't forget, our weather app, it's free. It's free. Doggone handy this time of year for sure. And then our website too, WWMT/weather. Thanks for the thanks, Timmy. And thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Lily, good night to you, and thanks for the thanks. If I don't see you tonight, folks, I'll catch up tomorrow. Hey, we made it past Tuesday. Let's hit Hump Day hard, because then by this time tomorrow night, we'll be looking at another weekend. Love it. All right, everybody. Thanks again from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you being here. I love hearing your comments. Thanks so much. My drive was icy. Hopefully it'll melt Thursday. Julie, we're going to cross fingers. Should. I think a lot of it will anyway. And Joanne, thanks for that. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you again soon.